Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Welcome to therockshop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of Curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, The Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of Curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at the RockShop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. The RockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Hey guys, what can I get started for you today?
Bananas away, regular?
And I'll have the Rip Berry, but can I get vanilla oat milk and I'll add spinach and ginger? And can I substitute the raspberries for strawberries? Also add the chia and hemp seed, and definitely have the power booster and the collagen booster. And can I get that blended twice?
Wow.
For Alicia, Custom Chaos. Hey guys, what can I get started for you
You're
today?
one of a kind. Bananas away, regular?
Booster juice, freshly made Rip Berry, but can I get vanilla oat milk and I'll add spinach and ginger? And can I substitute the raspberries for strawberries? Also add the chia and hemp seed, and definitely have the power booster and the collagen booster. And can I get the blended twice?
Wow.
Hey guys, what can I get started for you
You're one of a
today?
kind. Bananas away, regular?
Booster juice, freshly made Fairway. Can I get vanilla oat milk and I'll add
One of a kind. You're one of a kind. Hello, everyone.
One of a kind.
You're one of a kind. Hello. Hello, everyone. Where the heck here? Hello? Hello, hello. Hello, anybody hear me? Hello, hello.
Hello there. Nobody hearing me out there at all? Hello, anybody hear this? Okay, I guess I do. So welcome to this game between Kui and Mouat. Apologies for being a little late there. I just took the time a little bit. Jim Nix here. Looking forward to a great game here between Kevin Kui and Mouat. Well, tough guy to beat these days. #1 in the world. It's a tough task. Kevin Kui, though, has been there. He knows all about it. Still got the game to compete with these guys, and he's got a solid squad as well. So Kui actually with hammer in the first end here. Grant Hardy, third stone for Mouat. This guy's had a good game with Sam Muibrook earlier. Went to an extra end. That'd be a big success in most people's book, but Sam is up and coming and solid. So this rock is going to do not too much of anything, to be honest.
Hello, Jim. Can you hear me?
I can. Who have I got?
You got Steve Robert here.
Hi, Steve. How you doing?
Good. Sorry to join you a little bit late.
That's okay. You only were behind me by about 30 seconds. I was,
right.
Well, I'd done 2 games in a row there, and I thought that I had in my head I had a one draw off before I was on again, but obviously I was wrong. So unfortunately, I looked at the schedule and didn't leave it blank.
Well,
here,
I think you got in a little ahead of me because you're in a different time zone.
Yeah, okay, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 2 hours behind these guys. Where are you?
I am in lovely Collingwood, Ontario, about 2 hours drive north of Toronto.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know the area.
And where are you at in Nova Scotia?
I'm in New Glasgow, so I'm an hour and a half outside of Halifax, northeast of Halifax.
All right. Northeast of Halifax.
Yeah, so on the highway to Cape Breton a little bit.
Yep.
So Grant Hardy going to be asked for this. So usually I do the play-by-play, Steve, and the other guy who do the commentary. You go with, or the call. You go with that?
Oh,
okay,
yes,
perfect.
sir.
We'll handle her then. Bobby Lammy going hard on this. Sneaks it by. Said before it's.
Yeah, and I did see that Muibrook Kui match earlier that you referred to. That one was yesterday, I guess.
Yeah, I only saw the last end, or the extra end actually. I was doing a game at the same time. So Tyler Tardy throwing 3rd stones for Kui. Kind of bounced around the positions a little bit in this team over the last couple of years.
I don't think we'll be getting a blank end to start here, Jim.
Possibly not. Not if Mouat can help it. He'd like to do no worse than a 4-1 here. This team will traditionally take a little less ice than most. I think mostly is because they just have sweeping that is very, very good.
What a nice luxury to tighten up that broom and have a little bit more margin for error.
Yeah, for sure.
Not that Bruce Mouat needs the margin for error.
Not much, no. Emmy
McMillan on this one. Sweatshirt and all. I think it's cold out there. I've seen some pretty big coats.
Yeah, it has been. I've seen it all weekend, and well, it's minus 29 in Saskatoon, so it's probably not much warmer in Swift Current.
The current's not too swift today, probably.
No. So Tyler looking at a situation where they actually very well may be able to bump both these Reds on.
Yeah, very close, yeah.
Done a lot of Cooey's games. He's never in a hurry. Two very different teams here in that regard. Mouat's team plays at a very solid pace. Kevin, not so much.
So maybe looking to make this split in a way that's least likely to leave something for Bruce on his last.
Yep, quite possibly, yep. Aaron Slodczynski holds the broom for Cooey. He did throw third stones for a little while when he first joined this team, but they've changed that back to Tyler throwing third. Aaron holding the broom for Kevin.
So straight draw is another option. They're looking at the in-turn side, I think, but no, I think right now they're looking at the out-turn.
The only problem I think is
split.
if you don't do something with these now, you may not get that opportunity. So,
yep.
Kevin looking at popping that right on the nose. Should put the high one over behind the corner, maybe. Still looking very hard at it. I think you can only worry about the other guy so much on this shot. You sit two and you hit this on the nose and those two spread themselves out. You should be in pretty good shape.
Thank you. Now, I think I saw Aaron indicate board weight on this split. Would that be correct, or does that seem a little heavy to you?
Seems a little heavy, but it's probably not. Yeah, I think you can get away with it. And still got the flexibility to get down into that slide even at a somewhat older age. This should be close. Gets that one behind the corner. That's a great shot.
Oh, that's spectacular. Just the right weight to get it under those corners. And Bruce has a choice to make now. Well, I guess not much of a choice. It's first end, and you want to make sure you don't give up more than two.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's he'll try to. Grant Hardy will try to make the rollover right underneath, right behind the center guard, but. Not planning on this curling very much, taking no ice really.
No ice, and give it to Bobby Lammy.
Might be in the hunt. This curling a lot, gonna roll out, I think. And it will. Kevin might go for the split on this. You don't have too many chances to get three against Mouat. It's a long ways to the house, though, so.
It is a tough split.
Yeah.
He's going to try it.
Yeah.
If you throw the right weight, I think there's not a lot of risk.
No, I agree. I think it's you're going to have to be probably close to hack weight to make this, as long as you make sure you make contact. So usually what happens is guys will just be over safe on this shot, and you'll just bop it right on the nose and get your two.
Maybe less than a quarter rock to make it, do you think?
Yeah, it's gonna take no more than that, I don't think. Half, I think, is never gonna do it, so I think it's a quarter. You don't want to miss getting the 2 here. That's the key. Carrick Martin on this early.
Carrick's on this pretty hard.
Yeah, just gonna.
It's looking like a deuce.
Yeah. Gave it a decent effort, but
try. Very good.
Yeah, really hard to go too hard at that. So, after one end of play, we got Kevin Cooey ahead of Bruce Mouat by a 2-0 score. We'll be back right after the break.
That's life. That's what all the people say.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Hey guys, what can I get started for you today?
Bananas away, regular?
And I'll have the rip berry, but can I get vanilla oat milk and I'll add spinach and ginger? And can I substitute the raspberries for strawberries? Also add the chia and hemp seed, and definitely have the power booster and the collagen booster. And can I get that blended twice?
Wow.
For Alicia, custom chaos?
One of a kind.
You're one of a kind.
Booster juice, freshly made, your way.
So one end down here in this game, final round robin game for Mouat and Cooey. Mouat's sitting at 2-0, Cooey at 1-1, so a very big game for both teams, but especially Cooey. He definitely can't afford to have another loss. And ironically, if he were to win, though, he would move kind of ahead of Bruce in the, in the playoff standing race, if you will, having won that tiebreaker, if you want, put it that way.
The head-to-head match, yep. Kevin Cooey, number 30 world rankings right now, but everybody out here knows that he can jump up and take a bite out of you.
Gary going up. Good spot.
They left a little piece of the shot rock on the side opposite the corner guard, which was the intention.
Henry McMillan now with his second stone here, and then 2.
Oops. Managed to keep the slippery side down.
This looks pretty good for weight. Overcurl a little bit, but that's a good spot.
And Kevin's going to freeze on that again, staying away from the side with the Mouat corner guard.
Yep.
Aaron Szyslinski. Outturn freeze attempt.
So Kui does sit 2. Debating now. I suspect he'll hit the back one.
It is interesting, though. It sure brings play to the center, which I think was the objective. But Bruce is not going to be rushed. Lots of patience here.
So now it seems to be leaning towards the intern draw, but maybe not yet. Still going over all the options. And he will play the intern freeze on his own. These guys know that they don't need to be in a panic for the first 2 or 3 or 4 shots because they can always make a difference later. Bobby Lammy.
He might be going to another plan here.
Well, he's going to throw it through the house, so he's going to have to do something different in the next shot. Quite a bit too heavy for Bobby. Don't see too many misses out of Mouat's team usually, but we've had a few already in this game.
You don't, and when it's as cold as it appears to be out there right now, with all the apparel and paraphernalia you see out there, it is harder to get a feel for weight, I would think. Time for Aaron to put a little bit of pressure on now. Still early in the end, but
Bump. You're going to see Bruce Mouat open this up a little bit. Run the red on the other red. He might get a couple of them off. He needs to give himself an opportunity here. He doesn't want to play himself into a steal here. So Bobby Lammy now with the intern peel weight. Lammy on it right away. Should be close. Oh, got rid of his own, but did move
not a good
around
result.
bit.
Even left a center guard.
So what are you going to play now, Steve, if you're Kevin?
Well, they're going to come in and play this intern freeze. I don't know if they would have considered another guard on top of that yellow, trying to make that run back more difficult to clean things up. It's getting a little bit later in the end.
Tyler Tardy. Sluchinski just with the heavy push. We see that a little bit now if it's just strictly a speed thing.
Yeah, we're hearing interesting things about that. The heavy push is very effective for the first half of rock travel, and it conserves energy for the second half of rock travel.
So Bruce is going to run the yellow back. Needs to get a couple here. And would be lovely if he could leave his object stone here in the house. Grant Hardy. It's a little tiny bit tight, I thought, but maybe not because I didn't jump it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going at it hard now.
Well, sort of got 1.5. Not quite the 2 I was thinking he would want to get, but still, it is at least a couple of them that are moved. And he still has a yellow one out there to work with. Kevin's looking at guarding.
Could Kevin put that in a spot on top 12 to prevent the yellow slash and also partially protect the shot rock?
Yep, that could be an option. I don't think he's doing that, but he could consider that. Aaron and Carrick going pretty hard. And they're fine. They got it there. So it'll be interesting here to see whether or not Mouat plays the red or the yellow. He just worked that work pretty
Yeah,
good.
well done. Well done, Jim.
Yeah, we planned that out before the game. He said, well, in the third end, or second end when you're in trouble, are you going to raise the red or the yellow? So Grant Hardy now. Looks like he's running the yellow back. Probably makes more sense. I think it's your own rock. You might as well have your own going in there. They're almost the same. Admittedly, the red one's a little more on the center line, but still. Grant Hardy not going at this with quite as much weight. Gives him the opportunity to control the line a little bit better.
They'd like to stick the one that they're running in for sure. Remove one red and stick that one.
This is going to be pretty good. Couldn't do much better than that, although he even got shot rock. I was going to say he didn't manage to get shot rock, but he did. That's actually a great shot, especially with that weight. See that again, Steve?
Terrific result.
I don't think you can complain about having bad luck in that situation, but a little unlucky that with all those rocks out there, he managed to roll to a hole.
Now Kevin's got a little bit tricky in-turn tap out there. It's always interesting to go out that far early, but he'll probably good chance of making this, and Mel will have to draw against 3.
Yeah. So 4 rocks to come. Still time for Bruce to manufacture a 2 here yet.
Well, I lost track of my rock count, Jim.
Yeah, that's okay. Kevin can make it tougher anyways, that's for sure, if he makes this and rolls a little bit inside. Kevin Cooey's first one in the second end here. Coming off a 2 in the first end. Feeling pretty good right now, I think. Not going to roll inside much anyways, a little bit maybe. Nope. So this will be an interesting call, whether or not Bruce will hit something here or whether he'll just draw and which way he'll draw. That's indicating behind the center one.
And the nice thing in Cooey's favor is that that center guard is relatively long, so there may be room to get to the shot that Bruce hopes to make here. The ice is relatively straighter than we typically see. Might be partly a function of the cold out there. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It's just been that way this week, and as you can see, he's got basically 2 and maybe a half, depending on where he wants to be here. 2 feet of ice, a little more than 2 feet of ice. That's not very much.
Mm-hmm.
So Bruce Mouat trying to do the first half of a skip's deuce here. Get this one in and get it buried somewhere where Kevin can't get it, for starters. Looks like they're going to have to go a little on this, I think. Bobby Lammy going more than a little right now. You think he's going to be light. Maybe. Sneak it by, and he will. Wow. Well swept. Might
What a
come out
scrub.
the other side.
Going to come out the other side a little bit, but not a lot.
Oh, that's a great shot. Kevin might go after this with the run. I'm not sure. Or he might just play a draw in here and see if he can. He's going to. Took less time than I've ever seen Kevin call a shot, so he's definitely playing the run back. Certainly a shot that's within his portfolio of shots. These used to be, and they probably still are. I haven't really seen Kevin play much in the last few years, but this used to be such a routine. Kevin was one of the early guys, I think, in my opinion, that played these kinds of shots and regularly made them, and everybody had to worry about it. It's been quite the same last couple of years, just been a little rougher on this team, but so here it comes anyways.
Kevin Cooey trying to make the rose, the straight run. Martin trying to curl it, and he is just slid by. So it'll be a draw for 2 for Bruce Mouat to tie the game.
So Mouat with a chance to tie this up.
He won't be able to come to the nose of his.
No.
But again, he's taking. Yeah, I'll take it by that. Again, it'll be in Bobby Lammy's hands. So an interesting end, Jim. A couple of early half shots, uncharacteristic of the Mouat team, and they still look to be getting out of here with a 2. Although Bobby Lammy is pretty hard on this one, you're going to have to actually split these a little bit to get them both.
Yeah, they're going to be fine.
And they will.
So a good shot for Bruce Mouat. He'll pick up his 2 and tie this one up. You're watching the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown on Curling Stadium, and we'll be back right after the break.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting 10-fold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
So back for end number 3. Jim and Steve on the mics here for this one. Final round robin game for these 2 teams in their little brackets. Brackets are only 4 teams though, so there's only 3 in a bracket. 3 games in a bracket rather, and they have a bit of a deeper playoff system here, and I won't try to explain that right now, but where you pretty much win 2 games and you're going to qualify for something. You have to play yourself in a little bit, but anyway, it's a long system. We will get it straight and explain it a little bit more when we get on. If you win your bracket though, you're in the what we call the top side of the page system, along with the top other 2 teams. They will play each other, and 4 winners will go to the final bracket. And the 4 losers will drop down and play again. Live to play another day. Only fair in these short round robins, because otherwise you lose 1 game and you're probably out if it's to the team that wins more than you do, which means they only have to win.
So 2. A bit of a modified double knockout in the playoff sort of thing?
Yeah, it's even more than that. It's sort of a combination, I think, of the round robin and the triple knockout, because they don't have time to play a triple. So So Mouat now is looking to run his own back. That was a nice roll for Team Cooey.
And I see Hammy has his toque off now, so he's getting more comfortable.
Yeah.
He'll get that sweatshirt off soon.
I heard he tried to move this over a little bit. They'll get there. Well done. Perfect. Cooey now we're far enough along in the end, he can go ahead and peel as well, so we'll run this back, try to make the double. Here's Lachinsky. And skipped his own team for a number of years and went to the Briar, I think, as a skip once, and then joined Cooey.
And I think he had the biggest appearance makeover from last year to this year of anybody on the tour.
Yeah. I know when I first saw him, he had much longer hair.
Beard, long hair.
And a beard, too. Yeah, that's right. Bobby Lammy now looking to throw a card. Team Mouat recovering in the last end from the 2 they gave up in the first end. So this is going to be pretty good, I think, if it stops.
Yes, I think the Kevin Cooey rink will be a bit disappointed not being able to capitalize on a couple of mistakes in the second end by Team Mouat. But they're going to park that and move on and look for a blank or an opportunity here.
Tyler's Hardy going pretty hard on this. Tyler has a great set of videos out on social media. They're really good if anybody wants to look them up. Explains a lot. Good for new curlers. Some of it's good for experienced curlers. It's quite cool, actually. He's pretty casual about it. They're very, very short.
How to win at curling, and I think they're terrific. I've been sending some of those to my team. And you're right. It's casual. It's fun. He's got the strategy board up and some mood lighting. It's pretty cool. Explains things really well. Now, what I will say though about Tyler is the problem with Tyler is I think he throws with the wrong hand, and I think the root cause of that is that he has the slippy bit on the wrong foot.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Tyler had a great junior career.
Oh, sure. No, just I often tease some of my left-hander friends.
Yeah. So here comes Tyler's first shot.
Yeah, he could play on my team at the club, Jim.
Yeah. Yeah, these days for me, he could replace me and I'd be okay with that. Yeah. It's been a struggle. So
you played in the Briar, right, Jim?
No, I never. Well, I played in the Briar as a fly-in skip for Nunavut back in when it was in Newfoundland, actually. When
there you go.
Newfoundland.
There you
we only played 3 games though, because that was in the days of relegation, and we didn't.
Oh, I see.
Well, obviously, we didn't win any. We were lucky to make it to 8 ends. But I mean, it was an experience, so it was kind of neat. Trying to carve this in a little bit, like to get a little roll inside. Going to get it, I think. Will they get far enough? Not quite where they'd like to be, but nice effort.
Still a small opportunity for Kevin. Could choose to roll under, but he doesn't want to get forced either, so he may. Looks like he's playing this away.
I think you're right, Steve. Good call. I think it's. I think the problem of rolling under is he's probably going to be where, even if he might be edge of button, but he's probably going to be able to be in a position where Mouat might be able to just draw right down to it. So.
Right.
Working hard here. It's going to be closer to a nose hit than anything, I think. Yeah. So Bruce Mouat now will have the same shot, and he will definitely go after it. Puck's just that little bit higher now.
Well, we're a little bit more likely to get a score of some kind here.
Yep. Gonna have to make the roll to do it, though, I think. Bruce Mouat. Skip of the best team in the world these days, going to the Olympics with the hope of avenging a extra end loss in the final last time around. This one might be going to overcurl a little bit. They have such good weight control that they usually don't miss those at all. So Cooey now with an attempt to just go right through that port.
Try to roll somewhere tough.
Yep.
Yeah, so Cooey number 30 in the world now, and Bruce Mouat has been number 1 for, I think, about 952 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been good. He's been, although last year or 2 years ago, they had a spectacular year, and then they kind of became human for a year, and then picking up again now, so good timing. Kevin Cooey, or the intern takeout. Through a port, pretty big port though, to be honest. It's a roll, good shot.
I don't know if he could have placed that roll in a better spot.
No, that's a great shot, good sweep call. So Bruce not even going to try to worry about that one, just going to go right around the center guard.
Again, if he can get it in the right spot, it's a tough chase, and because of the relatively straighter ice, and Kevin will be in a similar position of possibly having to make a straight back run.
Yeah, he would probably go after it, I'm sure. Bruce Mouat for the outturn draw. He usually has very, very good draw weight. There's not too often you'll see Bruce struggling to find the 4-footer or the button even most of the time. So I expect this to be very close. Oh, Hammy, predictably from yourself, he does have the sweatshirt off and is indicating that might be a little warm, but I don't think it's too warm. You can go back a little bit. That's a good shot.
I think he's going to chase that on the intern side.
Are you going to do that, or are you going to draw for your 1? What do you think?
I think he's going to go for the 2 with a backline weight. A through weight, or they call it space now, I guess. And just because of may not get that many opportunities.
Yeah, that's a good point. So he is going to come through on the intern. And really, it's just like you said, I just like backline weight does it. He doesn't have to move it very far. Bruce would have liked to have had that on basically the same position, but at the top of the 4-foot would have been better.
Right.
That might have made Kevin play the run back, but it would have been at least much tougher, I think. Not that this is easy. Can't even see it. Screwy with a chance for a second deuce here in the third end. That in itself would be surprising to see Mouat give up 2 twos and 3 ends, but We shall see.
Delicate little shot here.
Garrick's on and needs to curl, I guess. Looks like he's going to get to it.
They're close.
Nicely done.
Nice shot.
Kevin Cooey playing very well. And we'll take a 4-2 lead here at the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. We're in Swift Current at the Swift Current Curling Club, and you're watching on Curling Stadium. We'll be back right after this.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
So Kevin Cooey with a 4-2 lead over Bruce Mouat here in Swift Current. Bruce not really used to too many times being down twice by 2. I'm sure it's not going to rattle him very much, but he won't get too worried about anything. He leaves that rock in the top of the forefoot, throws up a corner.
And they're going to go to work with a corner here. Put the work boots on, climb out. Nicely positioned rock by Carrick Martin, top 4 on his first one, and he'll throw about a 2.5 guard here on the center line. Again, probably leaving a little bit of the shot rock exposed on the side opposite the corner guard, ideally.
Just move that over a little bit. That's a good throw by Carrick. Carrick, a long time lead. Plays that position very well.
Yeah, he's been such a good player. Seems like a terrific teammate too. I think he really has a great sense of, when a front end player should go down there and participate in some of the discussions.
Yeah. That's important because their input's important, but it's just got to be careful. You can't have 4 people talking about every shot. So, Hammy Milner now going to go right in on this. Corner frees the initial rock that Team Cooey threw. Pretty good. Doesn't want to bounce off.
He's down. It's marginal.
Yep.
And you do see variations on this play here. A lot of times you would see them go right around the corner on this shot. But this is maybe a little bit more conservative, would you say, Jim? To go and play to that shot stone first. referring to Mouat's second stone, as opposed to going around the corner right away, they play back to the middle. Oh, and that's a very nice shot by Aaron Shuslinski. Sets right up in front of the yellow. So Team Cooey continues to put a little bit of pressure on the Bruce Mouat rink, as they have done so far this game. Bobby Lamy's first. Aaron Shuslinski will attempt to hit the Bruce Mouat stone on the 8-foot and roll in a little bit to try to bring some play back toward the center. Bruce Mouat's going to ask for this to be hit on the nose because he wants no part of a raised double at this point in time. And now Hammy McMillan has the toque back on. Bobby Lammy, his second. Grant Hardy going pretty hard on it. Bit of an outside roll. It's a good shot. Maintains second shot. Here's Tardy Party with his first.
Speaking of mute buttons.
We got Jim back.
Yeah, I was talking, but obviously nobody could hear me since I had the mute button pushed for my cough session. Looking for a nose hit again for Mouat. Maybe going to draw. Looks like they are going to go with a draw shot. Well, not quite decided yet.
Yeah, they were looking at a freeze, I think.
So looking for a nose hit now.
Right.
Thought hard about drawing there, obviously. They almost went to that shot, but opted to play the soft weight hit. Bobby Lammy going hard. Not a super big guy, but he gets every inch of strength, every pound of weight that he has into every sweep. He just goes really hard. We're looking for the same thing. It's kind of who's going to flinch first here.
Yeah, because that Yellow Rock top four is going to be gone at some point, so it's a cat and mouse game with where to position these stones for these yellow stones in order for Bruce to get his 2, I think.
Yeah, Tyler's going to go down and have a chat on this one. Probably good. They got to know exactly what they're going to do with these next 3 shots, so. Got a few options, I guess. You could probably play that hit and roll. Tyler's indicating could play this red back on the yellow, although that might just set up a pretty easy double on his too, so you may not like that.
Well, you may want to just not necessarily. Yeah, you may actually want to roll to the button, and Bruce has to make a play on it. Then you might have the red smash on the top 8 red to get rid of 2 yellows.
Yep. Yeah, if you roll too far, yep. So looks like they've decided.
Were you able to see what they decided, Jim?
I think they're continuing with the path they've been doing. I think he's going to hit the one in the 8-foot there on the left as we looked at it.
Yeah,
same one we've been hitting. Yeah. I'm not so sure. I don't even think they want to roll anywhere. I think it's just a nose hit call.
Nose hit, and then nose hit's an option. Then if you get a nose hit back, you might be able to make a double.
Yeah. And if you make the roll here and you just roll a little tiny bit too far, then it's in the way of you removing the other one. So I think this is going to be a nose hit. And well done by Tyler. Now we're looking to play a roll this time, but roll past the other.
Very precise roll. Yeah, he's got two places he can roll to, I think.
And where are you thinking those are?
Well, I was thinking the long roll behind the corner, or the roll that is just beyond, sort of just there, but maybe not quite that far.
Yeah.
So that when they punch the red back, it doesn't get both yellows.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the challenge on this, I think.
If they show him a half a rock on the intern side, sorry, Tyler, that's intern for righties.
So Grant Hardy, try to make a roll off of this. Right now, it looks like they're trying to roll past the little short raise that Cooey has, but yet not roll out. It's going to be tough. Definitely further than they wanted to go. Might not even stay in the rings. Just barely hangs on.
And that could be important.
Yeah, it certainly could. Just not quite sure how they're going to get rid of that red stone without getting rid of their yellow stone. So Aaron, thinking they played a little raise, take out and roll the shooter behind the corner. Sit 1-2, and the red one right there that they're tapping could possibly be pretty close to buried if they hit it a little on the high side.
Yeah, it's pretty delicate though, because if you leave a red double, then Mouat's partially back in business for a multiple.
Yep.
Lots of rocks in play this game, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah, it's been pretty good that way.
Pretty entertaining, yeah.
Usually is with Mouat playing. So I think they're going to play the bump here now. Not exactly sure where they want everything to roll, but I think it looks like you'd probably try to hit the slightly high side. Roll over behind the corner, away from the double possibility, basically.
Yep. And if you hit it slightly high side, then I guess you can tuck most of it under the center guard and make the red double less likely.
Yeah.
Kevin Cooey's first here in the fourth.
Should be just kind of a control weight shot, not going to be big weight. So going hard. Carrick's going to join him for a minute. He'll sneak it by, and we'll leave a definite double possibility for Team Mouat. Nice shot. So double attempt for Bruce Mouat. Double and a little roll to the corner, which probably is just going to happen if you make the double because you have to hit it a little bit high side.
Yeah, the position in the red stones was not ideal at all. It puts almost brings 3 into play.
Yeah, the potential's there if you make this and bury it somehow. Bruce Mouat trying hard to get his deuce here. Waited a long time for them to play that shot to see what would happen, and fortunate for him, even though they got rid of it, they did leave a very makeable double. Close.
Yes.
Make it. Perfect roll. Man, I don't know how you can throw it that good.
Mm-hmm.
Just the absolutely perfect shot. Cooey with not much other than, well, he's looking at a run on the yellow and yellow sort of thing, but might play that yet, but
yeah. Other option is the out-turn draw between the two of them, but that's no picnic. It's kind of a reverse stagger. But it's a little more viable without a lot of curl out there, but it's tough to hide it.
Yeah.
I think he's got to try and make this run, get rid of 1, relinquish 2, and maybe you get lucky. And no, I don't think there's a way to actually get rid of both yellows.
No,
and
the object stone.
Yeah.
You got to make contact with that one in the 12-foot though, or you're going to give up 3. So.
Yeah.
There's more curl to the outside than there is to the inside, it seems. So he possibly could sneak it in there, but it would be difficult. So Kevin Cooey with the run back double / triple attempt here with his final rock here in the 4th end. Throwing the in-turn and throwing it hard. Fairly hard. And he will get rid of 2. So well done.
Well done. And
Mouat with a draw for 2. It's a good shot by Kevin. Really, it was very real possibility you end up giving up 3 there, so he avoided that, which is, given the situation, was a good job. Well done.
Got to take your medicine.
So Mouat with a chance to tie this up at the halfway point. Sometimes that would be the break, but we don't have any breaks. As I said earlier, I haven't seen Bruce Mouat miss hardly any draws over the last 5 years, so I would expect this to be very close, given that he only really has to hit the paint.
No trouble.
So a big deuce for Bruce Mouat. And we are all tied up after 4 ends here at the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown on Curling Stadium. We'll be back right after the break.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
What can I get started for you today?
Bananas away, regular?
And I'll have the Rip Berry, but can I get vanilla oat milk and I'll add spinach and ginger? And can I substitute the raspberries for strawberries? Also add the chia and hemp seed, and definitely have the power booster and the collagen booster. And can I get that blended twice?
Wow.
For Alicia, custom chaos?
One of a kind.
You're one of a kind.
Booster juice, freshly made your way.
That's life. That's what all the people say.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
We are back here in Swift Current.
So we're halfway through, Steve. What do you think of that's your assessment of the first half of this one?
Enjoying this game. There's a lot going on. Everybody is going pedal to the metal.
Yep, they're certainly putting lots of rocks in play. That's always more fun for us, more fun for the audience, and most of the time more fun for the players.
Kark Martin being asked to freeze on the intern. A game like this hardly gives us a chance to chat. So, what curling clubs do you? What curling club are you out of, Jim?
I play out of the Blue Nose Curling Club.
Which is where?
In New Glasgow, Nova Scotia.
New Glasgow, okay. And you work with a lot of Nova Scotia curlers then, or?
I have over the years. I'm not doing too much of that anymore, so.
I see.
Smell playing a little tap here. Amy Miller working hard on this. And held it up.
Pretty good.
Well done. Good job.
Nice shot. That's some nice rock positioning for Team Mouat right now.
We'll look to play the double, I think, here. If nothing else, hit it at almost on the nose, but not quite. You'll probably kick it out into the open a little bit.
Right, yeah.
So here's Luchinsky now. There's first here in the 5th. Cooey with hammer back again.
I mean, this is a great example, right, Jim? We're not seeing a lot of peels. I mean, this is a case where you might sometimes see that center guard come off or run the center guard into the whole pack and just try to, especially in the 5th end, to try to, imagine a blank and take hammer into 6.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So with a lot of red ones around, looks to maybe play off of this one. Has to be a little careful. He doesn't have hammer here, and there's 3 reds in there now, so.
Yep.
Bobby Lammy down to talk about it. See this every now and then with Bobby. It's interesting because you don't see too many of the players come down and have conversations, but Bobby, you will see him down every now and then, even when it's not him throwing necessarily, although he is this time. Bruce would like to hit this high red one on the left-hand side of the sheet as we look at it on the overhead. And roll towards the center.
Got to be careful not to leave a yellow double because of those rocks, those red rocks in play that you referred to.
Yeah, I think as long as he can roll, get a piece of it covered, he'll be okay. But so Bobby Lammy with the outturn hit. Both teams will be trying to maneuver themselves into the hammer coming home scenario. Pretty close. That's very good. Well done.
Very nice.
I think you will see one of your peels now coming up.
I think so, yeah.
He could run him. He could get all the yellows, actually.
Yep. In turn, high side, 3/4-ish.
They're definitely ready to go. Big drive to the hack, and Tyler Tardy on it again. Tyler's had a lot of sweeping in this game. This is really close. That's a very nice shot. Left one, left shot rock, but still. Nice shot.
Good shot. Lots of hooks, though, now for Bruce to go around in like 2.
Yeah, there is.
Still early.
I think he's going to hit the back one, actually.
Yep.
I thought he might draw, but wants to make sure nothing bad happens here.
Grant Hardy, one of the best players on the planet.
Guys are just going to try to make sure they stay on this. And they will. Good throw. Kevin will ask Tyler to try to make the angle race double takeout.
Lucky out turn.
It didn't work out quite as well as they hoped. So Mouat with a chance to get rid of the final redstone in play, get rid of that problem. And at the same time, have himself sit 2. Can't roll behind the corner because it will jam it on the back yellow.
Now it's now looking for the force.
If he can continue to sit 2, he will possibly end up forcing Kevin into having to take one. It's too early for Kevin to throw total caution in the wind and play some crazy well double. Even though he does those very well. So Grant's second stone here. That's going to work out okay. They were sort of looking for, you know, a one rock roll towards the corner, but just wasn't worth taking the chance of jamming, throwing that thing back on your own.
I think Kevin might be thinking that the roll under is close to the double.
Yeah, it probably is, to be honest. Looking for backboard weight, bumper weight. Tyler Tardy going to the Olympics as the 5th player for Brad Jacobs, I think I read. Or saw.
Yeah.
I guess I saw his video online. I guess I read it. Really close to making that roll, and close to making the double. Made neither. It's almost unfortunate that. Now we'll hit the red.
He wants to roll in.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be much. He just wants to make sure he's counting when this shot's over. He doesn't want Kevin to be able to blank this in. There's Mouat with his first here in the end number 5. Yeah, very nice shot by Bruce. Such delicate weight. Rolled even further than I thought he could roll.
Now Kevin's wondering, if you're going to get forced anyway, why not get forced to 2?
Yep.
If you can.
Well, it's definitely looking like he's going to be taking one. If he hits the back one, he's going to be taking one for sure.
So his choices seem to be to freeze to the back one or to draw behind the corners.
It looks like he's settled on that draw to the back one kind of thing. Problem with this shot that I see is that even if he, well, to start with, the perfect freezes are almost never perfect anymore, but because they can get them all out. But if it's not perfect and Mouat can get it out, then you're not really gaining
hard to get
anything.
that right, because it's very difficult to make that blank anyway.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So far be it from me, but I might have thought he would have chosen to go around the corners.
Well, I would have figured that would be the case. Well, if you're going to draw, you might as well draw somewhere where it's a better opportunity, I think. But he's won a lot more games than I've won in my career, so we're going to suggest that whatever he's playing is what he should play. For him, at least.
Sounds good, Jim. I'm in.
Yep. And now I'm not sure I actually have any idea what he's playing.
Right.
Unless this just overcurled way past what he was thinking, which I guess is possible, but it seems like an odd situation there. We're going to talk about it, so maybe they find it odd too. So Mouat now with a chance to hit and sit 3. More importantly, have a chance to hit and make Kevin's shot that much more difficult, to be honest.
Makes the draw a little bit more difficult. Yep.
Yeah.
Still shouldn't be any trouble, but when you've missed the weight by that much on your first, it puts some doubts in your mind.
Exactly.
And I know that from personal experience.
Yeah. Bobby Lammy going really hard on this. This must be over curling. And it is. Will it jam? It will touch it, but it will not cause him too much grief.
Just got away with that.
Yeah, he did get away with it for sure. Might not have got away with this next shot. I don't know if he can. I don't know what he could do. He could probably double those, but not going to blank.
I may. If he were going to make the double, he might be blanking off the backside anyway.
Well, yeah, that's.
I
just don't know.
It's super flat, very hard, and I think he's just going to nose this. I think that's the play anyway.
You think, yeah?
I don't know, maybe not.
I'm having a hard time.
Kevin Cooey just playing the nose hit. You okay, partner?
Yeah. Just gonna get a drink.
And that's 1 on the board for Kevin Cooey here in the 5th. And we'll be right back to Swift Current with Cooey leading 5-4. And Mouat will have hammer in 6.
Brett, come on, man. I know Aztec's #1 for online safety training, but we really should be out here practicing.
I know, guys. I'll be right there. Just let me finish this course on gas detection. Wait. Do you smell that?
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsocktickets.com. Let's rock.
Water beside me all day till now. So back for head number 6. Still alive. So positive result there for Mouat actually. Cooey only having scored 1.
Jim's going to get the dedication award for this game.
Oh my God.
You're a tough man, Jim. Hang in there, man.
Yeah.
But if you need to take a break, no problem.
Yeah.
Everybody out here appreciates you.
So Carrick Martin now.
They build them tough in Nova Scotia, right? I was actually out to Nova Scotia and Cape Breton this past summer.
Oh, yeah?
Got relatives in River Bourgeois.
Yeah, familiar. A little bit familiar. Quite a few French Canadians in Nova Scotia.
Yep. My mom counted among them. She was born in Sydney. Okay, we're back on offense here in Swift Current.
Yeah, a lot of walks for this early in this end.
Bruce Mouat possibly with a little bit of control here, having Hammerin 6 down 1.
Yeah, Big Ann, if he could score 2 here, he'd be quite happy. Like 3, but he'd be happy with 2. Till we give him control of these last 2 ends.
It's going to be...
Very nice.
Very nice.
Luczynski's going to try to follow that down, but I'll tell you, that curled a long way right at the end.
Sure did. I thought it was going to be half of it left open, but...
Yeah. Let's see if they can make curl as much as Bobby Lammy made a curl.
Yeah. Just a little bit heavier.
So Mouat already sitting 1.
Yeah, that's the problem with that not being shot rock, is that Bruce can ignore it for the moment. Maybe forever.
Yeah, possibly.
Bobby Lammy in turn draw around the wide side. I think they've become pretty familiar with this path now.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go out, turn around the center guard for a minute, but those rocks are in there for now too. It's going to be hard to get to them. Kevin looking to run that yellow.
Really tough to get a good result here.
Yeah. Running the other team's one into there, and it's going to be hard for both. Yeah, it's going to be tough, like you say, to end up not having Mouat sit 2 still. They don't like where this one is. I think we're going to see Mouat go on the same turn again now. Bobby Lammy will be playing the same shot pretty much. Looking for a little bit less weight.
So the corner was removed at least, so that's we got something out of that shot.
Yep. Yeah, the problem is this one's going to go back and do probably just as good or better job. So.
Yep. coming in, so we'll see what it leaves.
That's going to be real good.
It's real good.
Probably going to see Kevin run something again, maybe.
Kevin would like to preserve the center guard.
Tyler's going to go down and they're going to have a chat again. Well, maybe not. I really think sometime, probably as early as the next cycle, you may see Tyler skipping his own team. He could be a junior with the, with the record and reputation that he had, as a lot of people do and a lot of skips do, opted to play another position. Probably the right thing for him to do. Learn a little bit more about the men's game and all that goes with it. But I think that ultimately he's probably somebody that could easily put together a good team and play the skip position.
I agree, Jim, and it will be interesting to see what Kevin Cooey does at the end of this year, and also a number of other players, and what the resulting changes are going to be.
Guys working hard to get this by. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to take those, at least one or two of these yellow ones out of scoring position, I think. Well, maybe not. Well, it took one probably.
No, I don't know if it even did. I think it's still 3 yellow.
Yep.
But it's a good set. It might be a good setup shot.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you on that, though.
Yeah. I'm going to have a team meeting here. Yeah, the thing with guys like Kevin is that now teams are they're setting up teams for the quadrennial, and unfortunately, somebody like Kevin, I think, could easily be competitive for that long, but I don't know that, no disrespect, I just don't know that 4 years is a long time, that he's really in a position to do a 4-year cycle. But for the next couple of years, I think he's more than able to play and compete and win. But he may have a hard time putting together a squad that's okay with that plan. So, it'll be interesting.
That's right, and I think these teams that do have an eye to, a new team, they want to do it right away so that they have an opportunity to make a tweak if they have to after year 1 or year 2.
Yeah.
If they need to make a personnel change, then they can do that and still have lots of time to work through the second half of the quadrennial.
Yeah, we've certainly seen that nobody's shy to do. Most teams are not shy to do that at this level. Unfortunately, that sometimes sends somebody to the bench that could keep playing, but
competitive sports is tough.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you throwing a big weight shot here? I don't know what that shot did for them, but
yeah. Right. If Kevin can stay right on the nose here, is that a good thing? Like, not necessarily make the double, but sit right on
I think that would be fine.
No, he's making the double.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Okay, yeah, it's far enough, looks like.
Yep. For now, at least, for sure.
So maybe the peel of the center guard on the previous Yellowstone was that Bruce sensed impending trouble, wanted to make sure he had a shot.
Yeah, that's quite possible, yeah. So in a pretty good position here, except for the fact that with that red one in front of his, it's not a difficult shot for Cooey to run that back and remove the shot rock. So you got to get number 2 in here really good.
This is Grant Hardy's second. In turn to try to lie 2 and put it in a position. It's a good spot.
Good shot. I think Kui has to pretty well hit the open one, does he not? In this shot? I can't see.
I think so, but he's also concerned about whether he'll have access to his own red on top 8 on his last. Because right now it's pretty much covered by his own guard.
Yeah, I think he'd be looking at a straight back run back, but that's quite a long run back. Doesn't look it on the long view, looks pretty short, but on the overhead you can tell it's out there a ways. At the end of the day, he's going to play that hit on the outside one. At one point, he indicated hit and roll over. I don't know for sure if he wants to do that or not, but.
So he wants to be sure to not give up more than 2. But having said that, giving up 2 does not put him in a great win probability position after 6.
Yeah, you're probably right, but I also agree with your first statement. I think he has to be really ensure that he doesn't give up 2 or more than 2.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty well in that position, but he'd like to at least have a shot at making Mouat just take the 1, but.
So where does he roll? That's what they're discussing right now.
Now he rolls straight to there. 8 foot on the tee line.
Yeah, I think that's safe. If he looked at rolling in, but if he doesn't roll into quite the right spot, if you give up that double raise double.
Yeah. Ideally, he definitely wants to roll and be 1-2 when he's done. I don't think there's any choice on that. He'd better off almost hitting it on the nose than doing that.
Very positive on that release. He put that out, and sure enough, Hammy McMillan is carving hard. Yeah, that one might have gotten away from him a little bit. You could sort of see it on the release. And that's a red shot rock, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that, but either way, that's just not a shot. That's not a Bruce Mouat shot that we just saw.
Love to see a replay of that release, because I don't think it was typical.
No. Here you go.
So Kevin thinks he shot. For me, it doesn't look like there's much doubt. However, they're still looking at it, so. Overhead camera looks pretty centered.
Yeah, I was just thinking that it's, you know, it's funny because I found myself leaning one way to see if I could get a little better look at the positions. I do that sometimes even with the TV. Never gets any better.
Kevin's doing a lot of talking when he gets back to the hack, and I know he does that sometimes, but he's I think he's particularly doing it more in this game.
Yeah.
So they're sort of calling a shot, and he's reevaluating it back with Tyler and Karik. Not everybody can do that.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's I've done quite a few of Kevin's games here on Curling Stadium, and not very many of them have ever ended anywhere close to the usual time allotment. This one's going to be over, but we're not as over as usual. So, whoops, Tyler just blew something.
Yeah.
You try to catch up. Here he comes. I don't think that's a good result.
I don't think that's very good. Now, can he stay for 2 with a double? I think that he can.
I would agree.
Yeah, he just has to be a hair high. Yeah, that was a mistake. I think he wanted just about the same line and about a foot higher so that he wouldn't be second shot if he makes the double.
Yeah, kind of. I think it's one of those when you just get caught, you're not really sure what to do with it.
Bruce Mouat with his last here in the 6th, attempting a double for 2 to take the lead after 6 ends.
Oh, sweeper's ready. Lemmy going hard. Now Hammy going hard. He used to get a little touch.
No
and
doubt
he
about
does. A great shot by Bruce Mouat.
He made him pay. That's a make after miss.
And he will pick up a 2 and take a 1-point lead. He'll be up 6-5 as we come back for the 7th end here at the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
But the juniors have been good. So Mouat with a 6-5 lead, First time I was led in this one as we play end number 7 here in this final round robin game for these guys. I call it round robin games. It might be called a bracket game. I'm not really sure what the proper terminology is, but round robin works for me, so we'll go with that. This is always an interesting situation here, Steve. If you're Cooey, are you thinking of blanking? It's just hard to plan on a blank, and nowadays with the rules the way they are, and how hard does Mouat go to make sure that doesn't happen?
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing, and because you could have seen a corner guard there, and I think the fact that he went around the center suggests he's looking for an opportunity to blank. Would you say that's right, Jim?
Yeah, I think you're right.
First chance he gets, he runs everything in and blank or soft deuce. You don't want to be forced.
No, force is the worst case scenario of any of them. You'd rather give up a point probably than be forced to take a point. I'd almost rather be 2 down. I don't know if there's much difference, but I don't know what the numbers would say, but I think you might be just as well off down 2 as you are tied without, so. Could be wrong, though.
DoubleTakeout.com is a really good site for those win probabilities.
Oh, yeah? I'll write that down. Double takeout, all spelled out?
Yep. It's a site that's run by a fellow who, in the States, whose main business is college basketball odds. Huh. And doing a lot of analytics on college basketball scores. And his sideline is tremendous database on curling empirical outcomes, and top 25 men and women and 26 to 100 men and women being world rankings, so you can really get a sense of
That's interesting. I know a lot of analytics are available or should be available from Curl Canada. I'm not sure they are. I've seen lists on what they look like and things like that, but I think you have to be ranked or something. I've never agreed with that. I figure we're all member clubs and members, and they should be available to anybody, but I don't think they are.
Yeah, I think if you're a program team, I think they're available to you. They probably are maybe trying to be a little bit more careful about giving that data to, making it more easily accessible to teams that are outside of Canada, since they spend some time on doing that. And then Jerry Gertz has data packages available for that sort of thing as well.
Yeah. So Cooey with a chance to, he's sitting, well, not sitting 2 right now, but he'll be sitting 2 after the shot.
So sorry, Jerry, about referencing that site. I don't think Jerry's going to be having me back anymore.
I don't think there's too much on the curling zone sites and stuff that's kept secret. It's a very good shot. Mouat probably going to run
really
the yellow.
Nice shot. Yeah, it's interesting. That's a shot that could get you the blank, right?
Yeah.
Which makes me maybe a little bit surprised that Bruce would run this back and open up the blank. But I guess he's evaluating the probability of a blank versus probability of giving up 2.
Yeah, tough situation. If you don't play it, what do? You come down freeze with the back one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty good as well.
So yeah, you guys mentioned doubletakeout.com. It's actually done by Ken Pomeroy.
Right.
He's well known in the U.S. college basketball realm.
Wow.
But he does an ELO ranking of the teams, which is a really interesting comparison to the actual world rankings.
Yeah.
And so the ELO ranking itself is not a great way to run a points rankings, but to compare it to the points rankings and making sure that it jives and generally aligns, it is important to note that it's right. So yeah, Ken does a great job with the numbers, and it's actually pretty exciting to see him working a bit in curling now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. So Kevin Cooey just shows his opinion of being up 1 playing 8 versus being down 1 with the hammer playing 8 as he peels the guard.
So it just shows that roll to the back 4 was really valuable in terms of Kevin getting the blank and having an opportunity to play 8 with down 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry. Yeah, I use that database a lot for for the coaching that I do. When we look at different probabilities and how that might suggest a play an end.
It's just such an odd looking end for most people, I'm sure. They'd be like, why in the heck would he ever be hitting that one?
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Just give shocks to come.
Yeah, they weren't taking the bait. I think Bruce hoped he might do something else, and they said, no thanks. Well, we haven't seen a blank yet, right?
No, not. It's interesting that we haven't almost.
So would that make Nick Sulsky happy or not so happy?
I don't know, but I just read something come up. They're going to play. It looks like they're going to play extras and tiebreakers and something or other now, and not just do everything by draw to the button.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm not sure exactly the details. I just saw one little clip on the popped up, and I didn't take time to read it. Enough breaks just to cough my brains out. Bruce Mouat now.
Now, the other significant aspect of this spiel is I believe it has implications for, I don't know if they still call it wild card for Scotties and Brier in terms of the points awarded. It's pretty high strength of field here.
Yeah.
I know John Cullen had something to say about that, but I didn't catch the whole picture. So I think there was some. I think it was significant that Caitlin Laws was not playing in this event, and that could open up the door for someone else to get straight entry into the Scotties.
Oh, okay.
Depending on their finish, but I don't have more details than that. Perhaps some on the men's side too.
So now, trying to decide, should I play the freeze to this? Or should I just hit it?
It's like freeze tap.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
But I like the guy's chances who's going to throw against it next.
Yeah.
In terms of making a blank.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any freeze you can make that Kevin couldn't get it out, but if you make it perfect, could make it difficult. You have to hit it thin, and if you ever take the chance of throwing it a little too hard or get it out just a touch, you might not touch anything. So now it's final one here in 7. Way looks pretty good. Gonna bump it a touch.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good angle.
It's a little bump. Probably figures it's a little bit harder maybe to make this double and roll out than it would have been if it was just frozen, eh?
It is hard. Yes, that's right.
I wouldn't have thought that before you threw it.
I think the only way to make it and lose your shooter is slash across the top.
Yep. You may be right.
But that's a pretty thin on that top yellow, and you called it earlier, Jim, about if you're gonna take that chance. It's not hitting much of the rock. One of my co-coaches, Earl Morris, calls that SFA. You hit SFA, sweet fresh air.
Yeah. So it looks like Kevin maybe has changed his mind and said, okay, well, if you want to do this, then I'm going to have to take my 2. So Mouat will have done his job with that last shot.
Yep, he will.
I wasn't thinking there was any way he was going to avoid the blank end, but mostly because I wouldn't have thought of that until, like I said, until it stopped. I would have thought.
I think he made that angle perfect.
Yeah.
So if he can make this, he'll be up one with, as opposed to down one without, if he would have been able to get the blank. And I think actually the probabilities are a little bit in the favor of up one.
Yeah, which is almost interesting because most people say, well, I'd rather be this than that. It's a very nice shot by Kevin.
Really nice shot.
Kevin's playing very well. Picks up a 2 here, and he'll take a 1-point lead into the 8th end when we come back after the break.
Hey, Mark, you ready for this game tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Cupsy, what are you doing over there?
Don't worry, boys. Was just on AztecSafety.com, took a fire extinguisher safety course. Paul, I'm putting out the fires from now on. Woo!
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan. Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Missed it. It was away.
Oh, yeah. No, he was just saying that. Oh. So here we go in number 8. Kevin Cooey with a 1-point lead. Bruce Mouat with hammer. Just a quick update on one thing that we may have said wrong earlier, and I'm sure I probably did, and that is that Kevin Cooey does have 1 game remaining, actually. This is only his 2nd game. He has a game tomorrow morning, one of our feature games, actually, for broadcast. And he'll take on Ryan Jakes in the first draw tomorrow, which I assume is probably 8 o'clock local time. Yeah, so this would still go a long way for him securing a playoff spot. But he does have one game remaining.
So Bruce Mouat has hammer, playing the 8th end down 1. So he's thrown a corner guard.
The team without hammer here, in case of Kui, it's just a challenge. I think you have to start out this end with the antenna going hard to steal. And obviously you're quite happy with a force. But I don't think you can start right off the bat thinking you're going to force a team like this to 1. Going around the corner early.
Challenge for Mouat in positioning that corner guard is having it the right distance. It's relatively straight ice, so that kind of helps to determine how deep your corner guard should be to not allow a chase and make the run also difficult. So they chose to throw 2 corners.
Yeah, he's going hard to score his 2. And you're right on the corner guards. That's a big factor on how much the ice is curling as to how far out you put those guards. When it's curling 4 feet or 5 feet like we see sometimes, those corner guards need to be pretty tight. Not so much today, it's almost the opposite. So going to be a lot of action in this end. As another guard goes up for Kui.
So Bruce, in the process of trying to clean the middle up a little bit, is going to try to preserve additional corner guard or guards and make it more difficult to peel those corners a little bit later. A little bit later being next stone.
Next shot, yeah. He doesn't want to leave too much for Kevin to work with either. That's the other thing. So.
Ooh, and that was a tremendous shot.
Yeah, set up pretty nice right now. He's got double corners on both sides.
Oh.
I'd be nervous if I didn't have hammer here.
Yep. The result of that shot is you're a little bit hanging on for dear life now. That's how good that was. So I think Kevin's saying, I can't deal with all those corner guards. I'm just going to play this game to the middle.
Yeah, I think he's right. There's just too many. And Bruce realistically only needs 1 to score his 2. So you'd have to eliminate at least 3 of those, probably all 4 of them. That's just going to be pretty tough. And not leave any of your shooters there either. So.
Yep.
So Bobby Lammy now. Make the roll. Will he stay there? And he looks like he will. Move that one out far enough. Well, he doesn't get it out far enough, so. Red still shot rock. Not really a dangerous shot rock, but not easy to get rid of it either.
No, it's really important that red is still out counting that yellow.
Yeah, exactly. If those two colors had been reversed and yellow was half the 4 foot or half the 8 foot and the red was just into the 12 foot, Kevin would be in big trouble.
Yep. Going for yet another center guard.
This is trending towards an extra end.
Tyler Tardy. Clockwise turn. Placed pretty much exactly where Kevin Cooey asked for it. So now Bruce is forced to go to the middle. And I think the Cooey rink is okay with that at this point in time.
Yeah. If he can leave this just high enough to be shot rock and buried, it would be good. Bobby Lemmy working hard on this. Trying to sneak it by this back one.
And they do.
Yeah, they just come by rocks so often by that amount. Great shot.
Ugh.
Just a great shot.
Great team shot. Tremendous brushing. Tremendous line calling. Great throw.
It's deep enough that Kevin could cause some problems with the shot, but Tardy's got to make it very good. If he can get right in on top of the yellow, it will be difficult for Mouat to score two, which right now that's really mainly what Kevin's looking at.
I think they like it. Harik is on and off it.
Yeah, they definitely like it. I think I would have liked it about 14 inches further.
Yes.
But still pretty good. Time for a meeting.
So what are they looking at, Jim? I don't know if they can get much of it on the intern and sort of split them. I don't know if he was looking at trying to split them and roll under the corners.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough. I don't know if it curls enough for that, even with those guys carving it.
Probably a little bit concerned with leaving that red one there. It would be a difficult shot, but it would be makeable for Kevin to play red on yellow.
Mm-hmm.
But you certainly can't throw a guard up, I don't think so.
Yeah, they can see about half of that red rock top 8, and that's all he needs to promote it and knock out the shot rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, intern freeze. The intern freeze has to be very, very precise as well, because if it hangs out at all, then there could be a yellow double. They're going back to the out turn, and I'm not sure where they want to place this.
Well,
I suspect
the last tap was basically kind of 4 foot, top 4 foot. I would think they'd take this back a little bit behind the back of the 4 foot, or the just off the 4 foot, But they're basically going to put it where Kevin can actually get rid of it, but not cause him too much damage.
Grant Hardy's out turn. They're on and off of it, and they're going a little bit further back like you might have suggested, Jim.
Yeah, this would be. I think they're okay. I don't think that Kevin can get to the nose of it. Not easily, anyways.
Can Kevin move his top 8 red rock with enough energy to move the yellow back out of the 4-foot and still keep his shooter in a good area? I'm not sure that he can.
I think he may be able to. I'm just not quite sure how far the shooter's going to bounce.
Yeah.
He's going to play this anyways. I think Mouat's still got an opportunity for 2, though. I think he's kept that chance alive with that shot.
Right, and that's why I wonder where the shooter is going to go here, because that might help to determine how difficult it will be for Mouat to get his 2.
Well, let's see how he gets along and go from there.
Lots of room by those guards, a little bit more than they intended. So the question is going to become, where does Bruce put his in his first? It's a good shot, because as they've motioned, it might allow the Kui to slash that top 8 red.
Yeah, which one? One on the almost biting the 4-foot?
Yep.
They're coming through the port, yeah. If he can go in and, I don't know, get right to where his broom is, maybe even a smidge tighter than that, he should be okay. Very precision, though. It's gonna probably got about a 3-inch outside of the width of the circle here to put this rock. So they're looking at basically right there. And I think that's splitting that with the rock he's showing. So half in the 4-foot, half in the 8-foot. That might take away the angle slash, and even if it doesn't, it would still leave him shot rock probably when it's done. So,
yep.
So Bruce Mouat with his first rock in 8th and potentially final end. Well, like I say, it is trending a little bit towards a extra end. Might all come down to this shot. These guys just judge everything so well.
Okay. Yeah, I think that slash is going to do nothing but park the middle yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't play that unless you're sure you can get both yellows. Mind you, he's got a very difficult situation right now.
Sure does. That might have been perfect spot.
Yeah.
I don't think the middle yellow's going anywhere, which suggests maybe Bruce will have a shot for draw for the win. So how do you make it as difficult as possible?
Yeah, it's really tough because I mean you can't really freeze that yellow that's on the button because you're probably be number 3 when you're done.
Yeah, that's right. You can hit it and you'll be open for a hit.
Yeah.
You can hit it and roll away and he'll have a draw to the 4-foot to win.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to not leave Mouat a very, very makeable shot for the win here. And they know it too. That's the problem. Before we finish, just in case we finish here, I want to thank everybody for joining us today on Curling Stadium and the Stadium Sports Network, and we're looking forward to having another 2 full days of curling from the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. It's a great field, great teams, and we haven't seen them all yet, but it's been some great curling. So Kevin looking at something a little different, as Kevin will do.
You may be looking at that yellow-red combo up on the left side, which you'd have to stick between the 2 yellows and almost make that double.
Yeah.
The other possibility that I don't know if it's there is a really thin double.
Yeah. And that might be
you're hitting
the most
a 16th.
makeable.
Yeah, it might be the only thing, hitting a 16th of that and make the yellow double.
I think if it was just a one red one over there, you didn't have to hit the yellow onto the red on that long angle raise slash, whatever. He'd be playing that in a minute.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So he could play a thin off of that, or he plays the thin double that you had mentioned, and I thought of that, and I thought that might be the...
I think that's what he's playing.
Yeah.
I think that makes the most sense. He's got to throw it hard, too, to make sure that the top 4-foot yellow goes far enough.
Yeah.
If you're only hitting a sliver of it. I think he's throwing it hard anyway. Nah.
Well, I think fairly hard, yeah. He has to... he's not taking any ice, so he has to be able to get to the rock. That's the only thing. But that's usually nowadays you just do that with the broom.
Yep.
Sweep it. So final shot for Kevin Cooey here in end number 8. His final shot. Mouat still with 1 left. Attempting to play an ultra thin double to remove both yellows. Force Bruce Mouat to take 1. And here we go. Not
so
throwing it super hard at all.
There's the Kevin Cooey out turn. He loves it. You're liking the line. Aaron's liking the line. Oh, Kark's going really hard. This is close.
Really close.
Oh.
I thought he had a piece of the front one. I really did. I thought for sure that was going to touch the front one. I was more looking to see if it was going to hit too much of it. Really great try by Kevin Cooey. Fortunately, didn't work out, but a great effort.
And here's a shot for the win for Bruce Mouat on his last. A well-manufactured opportunity, being forced to play the end on the 4-foot.
Yeah, pretty routine shot for Bruce here. Having said that, it's a shot for the win. I don't know if they're ever completely routine, but they probably are for these guys. You can be pretty sure Bruce is never going to overthrow one of these.
It's like
And
a
this is
no-doubter.
looking, yeah. He actually touched the yellow.
Nice shot by Bruce Mouat, and they take the victory with 2 in the 8th.
So a great game, Steve. We're really treated to a good one here.
It was.
With Bruce Mouat coming ahead, taking 8-7 lead, and a victory of 8-7 rather. So a great game.
Thank you, Jim, and I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure I will be. I went through that. So on behalf of myself and Steve, along with Matthew and Kaylee on production and cameras, we thank you for joining us here today on Curling Stadium, and remind you that there's 2 more draws today. The first one at 5:45. I remind you tomorrow that morning again that Kevin Cooley will be on the ice, and he's fun to watch right now. And he's taking on local Ryan Jakes, not local to Saskatchewan, but local to us because he works with us on Curling Stadium. So we will say goodbye for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.